Hi guys, so today's video is going to be an exciting and potentially terrifying video. So I recently put in an order to an Instagram company called Daxie Beauty, I'll leave their account down below, to buy a set of false lashes. This is something that really intimidates me, the thought of like sticking a faux hair thing in near my eyeball, like that's just scary to me, but I know that lashes can really enhance a glam look. There's a lot of glam pieces I've been doing lately and they are just lacking that extra pizzazz, and when I look at my pieces versus other makeup artists my age who literally ones I went to school with, I can see that other than perhaps the quality of their palette, one of the main differences is the lashes, or my lack thereof. So I put in an order, but I was meant to order like 2 or 3 different sets of lashes when I went on their website and kind of take the leap and buy a few different styles. But unfortunately, I got a bit distracted. So, in case you're recognising the outfit and the hair and everything, I've just filmed the Sister Does My Makeup video. That'll probably be up before this one, so go watch it. Because I already had that video planned for today, but my Daxie order came this morning and I had to buy it to film this video. I couldn't not. So yeah, I got really excited. So the order came this morning in this bag. I've just stabbed myself in the eye. And I'm going to show you guys what I bought. This is kind of going to be a review, you'll see why. I can't really review the lashes because I obviously don't have any experience with lashes, but what I've seen from other makeup artists and gurus and other lasses my age who have tried these products, they said they're really, really good. Some people say it's like their favourite lashes and they are a really popular brand, and they were like £3, they were so cheap. So yeah, I can't exactly review them, but I can kind of give my thoughts on them as a first pair of lashes. I have already taken them out of the box and kind of gone whiffle with them, and they do feel really soft, so I also know that I'm going to have to go and trim them down because the band is too long, so it kind of ends up really dark over here and then flopping off again, because I have really small eyes. It kind of got dark, so I've put a light on. So the first part of the order is what I went on the website for. Basically, I tried to just Google lash brands, and I went onto Revolution, Superdrug, and found nothing. Like, Revolution's lashes are all sold out. And then typically I started getting Instagram ads, because, you know, algorithm. I started to get a lot of Instagram ads for false lashes, and I found a company, don't know what the name was, for like £4. And I saved them, but because I saved them, I got more lashes ads, and Daxie just happened to come up. They're called Daxie because, yeah, it's literally a dash on Daxie. Anyways, so yeah, they came up and I saw there were £3, and I was supposed to buy 3 pairs of lashes, but I kind of only bought one. And I bought the style Layer, which is, and you can't really see it in the box. It was one of the more natural styles. They had some really dramatic ones, but I kind of went for a slightly more natural one because I have never worn them before. I was supposed to buy 3 different, but you'll see in a second why that didn't happen. So I bought the style Layer. And then for applying them, they have like lash kits. So I've got a lash kit, and it comes with a spoolie, some glue, and eyelash tweezers. The tweezers, I think they have, you can buy all of these, like you can buy the glue and the tweezers separately on their site, on their shop. The lashes, as I said, were £3. I don't remember how much this was, but I think it was like £2.50, £2.75 or something, maybe more than that. In this pack, the tweezers, you don't get to pick the colour. I was kind of hoping to get black ones, but I got rose gold, but I'm not complaining. I've taken them out of the thing, and they're like a proper sturdy metal pair of eyelash tweezers. So yeah, so this is the lash kit that I bought. But then, while scrolling through their site to decide on some lashes, I discovered they had like a list in the shop section of other products. I got interrupted so my sister could do a science experiment, and now I can't hear properly. But yeah, as I was saying, as I was scrolling through the page, I noticed down the shop list there was like other cosmetics, and I had to take a little peeksy peeks. So the first thing's not actually mine, but they sell a couple of different kinds of glosses. I didn't actually look at them, it was my sister who looked at them. So she got a gloss, so it just comes in this little box, and she just got a clear one. She doesn't really wear makeup, she just likes to have a clear gloss to wear, but it does look really nice. It feels really good quality from the impression I've got from it. And then for myself, I did it again. If you've been around for a while, you'll know that I have an actual addiction to eyeshadow palettes, and the only reason I don't have 100 is because I don't have any money. But I saw this, I've just dropped my remote on the floor. I saw this, and I think they had 3 eyeshadow palettes. I can't actually remember exactly what they were. I think there was like a pink one and probably a nude one. And they were only like £7. I think they might have been reduced, but I'm pretty sure they're about between £7 and £9. Take the plastic off. It is absolutely gorgeous, and my really bad camcorder does not do justice to the colours in this palette. So obviously, as you can see, it is some blues and greens and yellows. I do have palettes with those colours in, but I just love bright colours. And then I thought to properly test the brand and to do a review, I'd buy some brushes. I have my own brushes and I have quite a few, but part of the reason I bought these is because I'm clumsy and forgetful and lose brushes or forget to wash them. So I bought a set of brushes. These were £5 for a set of 5, so it's like £1 per brush, which I think is pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't actually know what they're all for, because I just use random brushes for random things. But there is 4 eyeshadow brushes here of varying types, and an eyeliner brush. So I'm going to use these brushes, the eyeshadow palette, and my lash kit and try to create a look. It is unfortunately getting a bit dark, and I probably should have filmed this tomorrow, but basically I'm going to try and do a look, and then if I don't like it I can do it again tomorrow. And I'm going to try and only use their brushes to apply my eyeshadow. I don't think I'm really going to talk much through the look. I'm just going to kind of pause and give my thoughts on the product. The main test today is the eyelashes, and it's not testing them, it's testing myself. So yeah, I'm just going to prime my eyes, lay a base down, and then I'm going to dig straight into that palette because it is gorgeous and I can't wait. I am losing light. It's not that late, it's like 4:15 in the afternoon or something, but it's really cloudy today, so, but oh well, it'll still be fun. So I'm going to go straight in. I haven't actually decided what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go kind of green in the crease and then yellow on the lid. And I have no idea which brush to use, so I'm going to open them all up and decide which one to use. Brushes feel really soft and like really nice quality. They're not like super heavy and like feel super sturdy. I think they're obviously wooden or something, or plastic maybe, but either way, they feel really nice. There are a few like sticky uppy hairs on there, but nothing major. So there's a really nice magnetic clasp on this. Anyways, I'm going to go in, these two look really similar. One's is more blue toned, so I'm going to go in with the lighter shade. That looks really dark on camera, but it's, oops a daisy, it's not really. But I'm going to go in with the brighter shade of green and run that through my crease. I have already done swatches of these so I can post it on my Instagram, so I'm not going to swatch them now. My Instagram will be in my description box. Okay, so I'm applying to like a wet, sticky base. It's a combination of some Revolution Conceal and Define, and then I realised I really am out of that. I've just put in a Revolution order to buy some new concealer. So I'm also using a bit of the Revolution like camo foundation, just because I need an eye base. And it is staying sticky, but I don't know whether you can see in this light, that is so bright, and I've barely even touched the pan. Like I've just tapped on it and you can see how bright and pigmented that colour comes off. It really is a beautiful palette, and I just could not resist. I was like, do I already have blue, green and yellow palettes? Yes I do. Am I going to go and buy another one because it looks nice? Yes I am. So this is like a couple of layers, and again my camera doesn't really do justice, but like I was tapping super lightly, literally just like tapping it on the top and tapping it off, and it's gone on super bright. It is a really vibrant pretty green. It's such a shame we got thunderstorms because it's making it so dark. And another thing I've noticed, or rather not noticed, is fallout. There's like none, other than obviously a little bit of powder when you tap it off. There's nothing, like, so far. I've switched using, there is a mirror in the palette. I'm noticing nothing under my eyes, like nothing at all, which is really good. because I found with vibrant colours, like, you can get fallout, especially in some cheaper palettes, which this is technically a cheaper palette. So it is quite cool to see that there is, like, nothing at all, like, there's nothing happening. That's really good. So I'm just going to take this other brush now and just try and blend this out, and I'll see how blendable it is. I'm also blending with a completely clean brush first. I'm not putting any other colours on. I want to see how it blends into the base by itself. And so far it is looking like it blends really nicely. It's looking like it's softening really nicely into the base. It doesn't look patchy. I mean, there's some slight unevenness of colour, but that's more to do with my base and my blending skills. I can see that the colour is working really well. And that is softening out lovely. Look at that. Oh, yes. We love, whoopsie daisies, we love a well-formulated eyeshadow. I say this as if I'm like some guru or I understand eyeshadow. I am a complete beginner, but I know my preferences in makeup. And I know if it doesn't blend out well, I'm not going to like it. So, because I'm trying to like just use a couple of brushes, I've just gone to try and wipe this one off, and there is still looks like there's so much colour on there. It is so pigmented. My one concern is when I tried to wash the swatches off, like for my fingers, it did seem to stain a little bit, but then vibrant colours kind of stain anyways. I mean, it's very, very heavily pigmented, you can tell. So I'll have so now that I've blended up quite far, it looks a lot more muted on camera, which is a real shame. I'm going to go in with the darker colour. It's more of like a tealy colour, that's more of a bright green. And I'm going to take the teal into my outer corner and run it more through my crease. Literally, just sort of tap tap. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like so dark and pigmented. It is honestly. Props to Daxie. When I have a bit more money to waste on makeup, because I've just put in like bought like 40 quid's worth of makeup, when I have more money in the future, I will buy from them again, and I'm hoping to give some makeup away at some point. I have a little collection of stuff that I have that I'm not going to use that I want to give away. I will probably, I think, include something from Daxie, because now that I've found them, I am loving them. I know that looks a little bit not well blended, I'm going to get into that. They are clearly predominantly a lashes brand, like that's how they're advertised, as a lashes brand. That's how I found them, because I was looking for lashes. But obviously, knowing that they do glosses, eyeshadows, brushes, the like, is really helpful. And they might have had some other products in there. I'm just going off what I remember. I've lost the brush. I'm just going off like what I remember seeing. So yeah, I'd recommend, as I said, I'm going to leave them in the description, and I really do recommend going and checking them out, because it's always fun to support an Instagram company. They are not like they're not like a tiny company. You can see they're doing quite well for themselves on Instagram. But okay, so I was just blending with like a completely clean plain brush, but I'm going to take a little bit of the white. It's just a true white at the top, just to blend up towards my brow bone a little bit, just to lighten the colour. I'm kind of just going to keep repeating this, like darkening it up and darkening up the corner and stuff until I am satisfied with how the crease looks, and then I'm going to cut it and add another colour. So I'm just doing this side for now. I've just very badly cut the crease. Don't judge my cut crease skills. It looked alright until I looked down, and then it kind of like spreads. I guess I have hooded eyes. I've said it before, pretty sure I have hooded eyes. So when I look up it spreads, but that's fine, I can just blend over that. So now that I've cut the crease, I was just going to go in straight with the gold, but I think I'm going to put the yellow down and then put the gold on top of the yellow to try and see, because I've swatched the gold and it does seem really nice. But I think it would also look really nice on top of the yellow. So I'm just going to take this flat brush, no idea if that's what this is made for. Unfortunately, this base is not perfectly like skin toned or white, it's kind of gone mint green. So if it doesn't look perfect, I won't be blaming the pigment of the eyeshadow. Though to be fair, when I swatched it on my hand, I think the yellow was the colour I found to be the least pigmented, I think. But I'm not massively bothered because I am most likely going to be covering it up with gold anyways. Okay, so that's the yellow basically done. I will need to go and touch up the green, but I'm just going to grab one of my own brushes to apply the gold. Definitely not the right kind of brush. I prefer to use my finger for glitters. Obviously this isn't really a sticky base anymore, so it might not work. If not, I'll just cut it again, try again. But we're going to take... Interesting, there's not very much fallout on that gold. I found that the glittery shades kind of can fall out a lot. Yeah, maybe I should have just like completely skipped the yellow step, but I wanted to see what the yellow was like. So I'm going to finish off this cut crease and finish blending it out and do the same on the other eye, and then I will come back. That cut crease was so much more of an ordeal than it needed to be. Like, it's just... I'm having some difficulties with it blending in. And also I take back what I said about fallout. There is glitter all down my face, but it's a shimmery, glittery shade, so I'm not really surprised. I want to highlight my inner corner, but there doesn't seem to be very many light shades in here, so I'm just going to take this lightest green, like this green shimmer, and apply that in my inner corner, and I'm just going to use my finger because I can't be bothered to find a brush. That's not a good idea. Hang on. Okay, made a bit of a mess, but I can come tidy that up. So I'm just going to go apply the rest of my base makeup off camera, I think, just to save some time. I'm gonna save the lashes to like the end of the makeup, I think. Just for my sanity. So I'm gonna go apply the rest of my base makeup so that I can finish off my eyeshadow and everything. I feel like you can't even tell I've done much, but I've done the rest of my base makeup, so I need to finish under my eyes before I can actually apply mascara and the lashes. So I'm just going to take this angled brush because there doesn't seem to be a flat brush for like under the eyes, so I'm just going to use this angled one. And I think so that I can try and include as many colours from this palette as possible, I'm going to take the lightest blue and use that under my eyes instead of the green or the yellow that I've already used, just because I want to try and include as much as possible. Look at that colour, it's so pretty. Oh, there is a bit more fallout on this one than the others. To be honest, the blue's kind of blending into the green. I think if I was in a brighter light, you might be able to tell the difference, but at the moment the blue is looking very similar to the green, which is fine. It means that the look looks nice. I would love to play with the blue shimmer, but I really don't know where I could put that. I don't think I've got enough going on in my eyes as it is, so now I have to go and prepare for the worst part, or the most terrifying part, which is to put on the lashes. So I'm going to apply a layer of foundation and then trim these down, and then I'll come back and you can watch me try to apply them. Usually people go away and do the lashes, but obviously I want you guys to be able to see my horrific first attempt. Okay, so I've kind of trimmed it down, but I've kind of put some mascara on, but I've mostly just been sat looking at it going, how do I... Also, yes, it's kind of stuck itself to my thumb. I saw this like hack thing, and it was like, apply your glue like liner along your lashes instead of on the lash thing itself to get it more precise. So I'm gonna try that. This might go wrong considering I've never done lashes before in any way, but it depends how thick this glue thing is, doesn't it? Well, it says never apply directly to your eyelids, so I'm not going to do that. Give me a second to just read these. I've no idea if I'm doing this right, but I've applied a thin layer of glue along the lashes. Am I holding this right? Have I got this the right way around? Why am I panicking? Oh my god. Ah, scary. I've got a like thin layer of glue on it, and I'm apparently supposed to wait for it to go tacky. I'm scared. I don't understand what's happening. And then apparently you just... I don't understand. How do I make it fit to the curvature of my eyeball? I faffed around so long my glue hath dried. Balls. Now I have to apply more glue and wait another 30 seconds. God damn it! Okay, props to people who just do this every day, because I know this is my first time trying to use them, but I am highly confused. I don't understand Heidi. Oh, now the whole lash has come off. Fantastic. I'm just going to go do this off camera. So this one definitely isn't applied properly. As you can see, the end keeps coming up. But I've spent about 10 minutes trying to get that specific lash to stay, and it won't. The other one doesn't look too bad. I think I've managed to get that one to blend in pretty well, other than the inner corner, but I think it'd probably take a liner to fix that. So, yeah, this is my finished. No, it's not my finished look. Hang on, I need a lipstick one. My eyes are watering because the band in the inner corner is really big. So that, combined with the fact that I'm already not used to them, it's like sticking into my eyes. Battery died, but yeah, so this is the completed look, lashes and all. I'm not sure how I feel about lashes so far, because this one's he ain't connected. Like, this one's just not connecting properly on the outer side. Like, this is just floppy, and you can see the glue. And that one, the inner band is so thick it's poking my inner eye, and I'm sure there's nothing wrong with the lashes. I'm sure the lashes are supposed to be like that. But as someone that never wears them, it's like really bugging me, and I'm sure I'll get used to it. But it's made my eyes water and everything. It's smudged half my makeup off. But yeah, this is my first experience using lashes. As you can see, there's a massive disconnect between my lashes and my lash line, because no matter how much I pulled it down, it wouldn't go into place. This one looks alright, to be fair. Don't know what's going on over here, but yeah, what do you guys think of what do you guys think of this look? What do you guys think of lashes in general? I don't. Props to people who wear this shit every day, because I can't focus. There's these floppy, flithery things up here. I'm like, hello, there's birds. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I've bought them now, so I will wear them again. But it's going to take some practice to get used to wearing them properly and making them look good. And also check out Daxie Beauty. Their whole brand is just amazing. Like, first of all, it's a dash on, for crying out loud. Second of all, this palette was fantastic, so I'm sure the others will be. And the lashes are good quality, I'm pretty sure. They feel nice, they don't feel particularly plasticky. So yeah, oh, and they're natural. They're natural lashes, obviously. I'm a vegan, I wouldn't buy mink lashes. But yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I'll see you in another video. I'm gonna go blink at people aggressively now.